Welcome back to the 9th day of 2024. What a 9 days it has been for the aviation industry, and guess what? Well, if you've seen the title and you're going to tune into this video, you'll know it's about to get significantly more full on, with United Airlines confirming reporting by the Air Current that it has come across loose bolts and general installation issues on Boeing 737-9s. The carrier says that, for example, some of the installation issues relate to bolts that needed additional tightening, which has truly been the main subject following the incident. Based on the initial findings by United as it conducts inspections, it'll remedy these problems found, with the tech ops team taking the complete focus so that the aircraft can eventually return back into service safely. United Airlines has not confirmed the number of units found to have loose bolts. However, the Air Current reported that one person familiar with the matter said that it had been found in at least 5 other 737-9s. The major US carrier has 79 737-9s to its name, all of which have been parked so inspections can occur, following the Alaska Airlines incident, which really sparked these groundings. The carrier is the largest operator of the 737-9 globally as well. Edward Russell posted on X an image of the door plug lower hinge bracket that highlights screws that are not screwed in all the way, which was pretty alarming to say the least. I jokingly said on X that it was comparable to me trying to put together a piece of IKEA furniture. The only difference is, one is related to the safety of many people, and the second one is it's just a piece of furniture. While Boeing remains a significant focal point for the investigation among onlookers' attention, Spirit Aerosystem plays another crucial role in supplying the parts, with Boeing overseeing the vital quality checks. Not for the first time, this joint responsibility has resulted in quality assurance problems coming to light. Hours before the findings by United Airlines, Boeing actually announced that they had issued finally instructions to airlines around the world so they could conduct inspections on their 737-9s. However, United Airlines had already made it publicly known that they were conducting preliminary inspection work while they awaited further instruction from Boeing and the FAA. This preliminary inspection work wasn't with a view of returning the aircraft to service immediately, but rather to get a better understanding of just what they were looking at. The instructions were issued via a multi-operator message. Despite this, the planes will remain grounded until airlines can complete their inspections and any corrective action based on the findings, which could delay or speed up a re-entry into service. However, based on these newest findings just by United Airlines, the problem with the door plugs and loose bolts may be more widespread than first imagined. As a result, many are going to argue now that the incident involving the Alaska Airlines 737-9 was something that was always in the pipeline. The NTSB praised the crew aboard the Alaska flight, noting how lucky all those on board were that the blowout occurred shortly after departure and not at a maximum cruising altitude. Towards the late stages of 2023, you may recall that the Federal Aviation Administration said it was closely monitoring the 737 MAX, following checks for loose bolts, this time though in the rudder control system. The aircraft types were inspected following an airline outside of the United States discovering a bolt with a missing nut. This was during a scheduled maintenance event. Boeing then subsequently found an improperly tightened nut on an aircraft that had yet to be delivered, and while it did rectify these issues that were found, Boeing did say inspections were required, but planes could continue flying. The inspections would only take a couple of hours. While these developments occurred only days before the Alaska Airlines incident and ultimately involved the rudder control system, they do highlight the nature of further loose or missing bolts among many issues that have plagued the 737 MAX series and Boeing for multiple years now. You can let me know your thoughts on United finding more loose bolts on their 737-9s among any other thoughts down below in the comments. Thanks a lot for your support here. It It is unfortunate that this has to take place. Obviously, we have just started a new year, and I don't know about you, but I know I'd much rather be covering some more happy and positive developments that our industry has to offer. But at the moment, this is certainly plaguing our industry and putting some dark clouds above not just airlines, but also Boeing as a plane maker. Time will only tell where this investigation heads, which is still in the early stages.
And we'll fly.